everybody. I'm Sara. I realize that with the time change now, I get a little bit of a sunlight coming through, so I had to close my blinds. But welcome to your 40-minute yoga sculpt. If you have weights, go ahead. You can use them. If you don't want to use weights today or you don't have them, no problem. If you have a weighted vest or any other equipment that you feel like you want. I have weights and I just put them kind of towards the top of my mat, so they're pretty accessible. So you can pick them up when I cue it if you want them at any point, take them down. So we're just going to begin in a child's pose. So our feet together, knees opening out kind of wide, just to let those hips open. You can start to stretch your arms out in front of you. You're going to lengthen out the spine, draw those foreheads to the mat. If you feel your shoulders creeping up into your ears, maybe widen those arms a little bit more, bend your elbows. Just kind of feel the weight of your body sink down into your floor. Take a couple full deep breaths in. Full deep breath out. As you inhale and exhale here, feel free to rock your hips a little bit side to side. Maybe even let your forehead rock side to side on the ground. Again, you can walk those hands a little bit further out. And begin to walk your hands over towards the right side, maybe even stacking your palms one on top of the other. And start to stretch out that left side of the body. And after your next round of inhale and exhale, walk the hands to the left side. Maybe stacking your right palm on top. And after your next round of inhale and exhale, hands back into the center. We're going to come up into our tabletop, stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over our knees. And rather than locking and hyperextending the elbows, bring a little softness. We're going to inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, lifting chin and chest. Exhaling, rounding your spine as you press the ground away. A few more like that. Inhale, arching the spine, cow. Exhaling, cat back, pressing the mat away. 2 or 3 more. Inhale. And exhale, press. Inhale, arch. And exhale, press. Kind of finish that out as you need. Finding your way back to a neutral tabletop. We'll step those left toes behind us, keeping our toes on the ground. Just reaching right fingertips high. Maybe start to circle out that right wrist. Kind of clench and unclench your fist. Begin to take some big arm circles, open the chest and shoulder. And go both directions. We'll bring that right hand back down to the ground and just lift that left foot off your mat. Pull your low belly in, holding here. Now you can stay here. An option is to send your right fingertips forward. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, draw elbow to knee and find that cat back again. 2 more. Inhale, stretch out. Exhaling, elbow to knee. 1 more round. Inhale, reach out. Elbow and knee pulls in. Inhale, reach out. If your hand is lifted, returning it to the ground, keeping that left leg lifted. We're going to take these toe taps. You're going to cross over your right ankle. Come back up and tap those left toes straight down. Lift up, cross that right leg. Up and tap straight down. Lift and cross. Up and down. Keep that softness in your elbows. Low belly pulls in. And cross. and tap. 2 more, cross and tap. Last one, cross and tap. Draw that left knee back down. We're going to switch all that out. So right toes behind us, keeping them on the ground. Left fingertips reach up as you take that twist. You can start to circle out your top wrist. Again, maybe clench, unclench the fists. Begin to add those big arm circles to open the chest, shoulder. Go both ways. And bringing that hand to our mat. Floating that right leg, pull the low belly in. Option to float those left fingertips forward. Inhale. As we exhale, draw elbow, knee, cat back, pull in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach up. Left hand returning down. Again, we're going to just tap those right toes across the left leg. Lift up, tap them straight down. Again, lift and cross. Lift and tap. Lift, cross. Lift, tap. Soften your elbows. Low belly still pulled in. 2 more. Lift, cross. Online tap. Lift, cross. And tap. Release that right knee back in. We'll tuck our toes. Hips press up, down dog. You need to stretch everything out. And take a moment. Pedal through the feet. Maybe alternate some bends in the knees. Nod your head yes. Maybe shake it no. And we're going to find our way high planks. So just like tabletop, stacking shoulders over us, and rather than sinking down, try to pull and press your mat away. Low belly's pulling in, pressing away with our hands. Stretch out through the heels. We're going to start to take some knee taps. Start with that right knee. Just bend it, tap that knee down. And back up plank. Switch. Left knee down. And stretch. Right knee taps. And up. Left tap. And up. Keep moving through this on your own. An option is to take both legs at the same time. Both knees bend and stretch. Knees bend and stretch. You can, again, keep alternating one leg and the other. Or take both legs. We're here for 8. For 7. We're going to lower all the way down in 6. And 5. Bellies to the ground in 4. 3. In 2. Finish that last one. Lower all the way down. Keep those hands underneath our shoulders. Squeeze the glutes together. We're going to come up to our cobra, lifting chin and chest. Start to float those hands. Lowering back down, warming up that upper back. So inhale, lift the chest, hover the hands, and lower down. 3 more, lifting up, shoulders relax, and lower. Last 2, lifting up, and lower. 1 more, and lift, and lower. Tuck the toes, long line, high plank, elbows squeeze to our chest. And lengthen back into our down dog. Stretch it out. Again, maybe pedal those feet. You can start to walk feet all the way up to our hands, taking a rag doll. So let those feet be wide. You can grab your elbows and your shoulders. Think about kind of releasing that low back. So if you want to sway a little side to side. Alternate some bends in your knees. And then see if you can switch what hand is on top. Keep the other grip. We'll send those hands back down to the ground. Start to zip the feet and legs all the way together to touch. Keep a bend in our knees. Start from your low back, rolling up through the spine. Maybe hands walk up the legs. When you arrive all the way up to standing, roll your shoulders up and back out of your ears. And legs are zipped together. Press straight down through your feet. And just inhale, float your fingertips, reach up. Take a little side stretch to your right side, up and over. And lift up through the center. Switch it out, take a stretch to the left. Lifting straight up, we'll bend those knees forward, fold, chest comes down. Find your halfway lift, hands to the legs, flat back, shoulders out of ears. As we fold, left foot stepping back, low lunge. We'll take that back knee down and send those fingertips up towards our ceiling. Option, if you want to, is bring hands to your low back. Interlace your hands, roll your shoulders down, maybe start to lift your chin and chest. Little opening. We'll bring our hands to our mat, lift that back knee up, and then open wide to a wide forward fold. Pivot hands and feet. If here you want to take that chest expansion, interlace your hands at your low back, maybe start to pull those knuckles away. Hands will come back down to our mat. Start to bend our knees, turning our heels in towards the middle, toes to the corners. Hands up to our legs. We're going to find kind of this little opening in our hips. Maybe start to rock side to side, knees over our toes. Then stretching the legs, coming into our star, big X, open wide. And then soften those knees, think like an elevator, straight down. 2 more, inhale, star, stretch everything up. Exhale, horse, bend your knees. 1 more, inhale, star, stretch up. Exhale, bend those knees. We're gonna hold here. Knees are pressing over toes. Option, you can just stay or start to find a little pulse straight up and down. Long spine, knees stay wide for 8. For 7, we'll take that wide forward fold in 6. In 5, maybe get a little bit lower for 4. For 3, keep breathing for 2. And 1, turn those toes to the side, release that wide forward fold. Turning back to our front foot, bring your feet together. Hands to the legs, halfway lift, long, flat back. Folding forward, stand up, reach your fingertips high. Take that stretch to your left side. Lift up through the center, switch it out, take it to the right. Inhale, stretch up. Release to your forward fold, chest comes to the legs. Halfway lift, flat back, long spine. As we fold, right foot stepping back to our low lunge. Knee comes down. Fingertips can reach up. Option to bring your other thumb on top behind you. Shoulders roll down, a little bit of a chest expansion, lifting our chest. We'll release those hands. Again, turn open to the side. Pivot hands and feet to your wide forward fold. Again, option to take that chest expansion, hands at your low back or pull them away. Releasing our hands to our mat. Again, bend your knees, heels in, toes to the corners. Hands come up to the legs, kind of shift side to side. We'll take those horse and star poses again. So stretch those legs, big X, inhale, star. Exhale, horse, bend your knees, sink straight down. 2 more, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, horse, bend those knees. 1 more, inhale, star. Exhale, bend the knees, stay low here. Knees over toes again. You can add that pulse. Maybe try to start a little bit lower or take those pulses smaller or bigger. We're here for 10, for 9. That wide forward fold again in 8. In 7, knees press open for 6. For 5. Last 4, keep that breath moving. 3, 2, and 1. Turn those toes to that side, wide forward folds. Turning back to your front foot, feet come together. And then inhale, halfway lift, long, flat back. We're going to step back to our high planks. Stretch both legs long behind us. Releasing to our knees. And we're going to alternate what hand is in front. So right hand is underneath our shoulder. Bring your left hand about an inch behind your right wrist. Now you can adjust that right hand a little bit further forward if you need to. We're going to find these kind of alternating push-ups. Option to take it on your toes or knees. 5. So inhale. Pin those elbows to your ribs as you start to lower halfway. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Keep those elbows pinning in. Last 2. Lower. Inhale, press. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press. Release and then switch. So left hand's in front. Right hand about an inch behind your left wrist. Pin your elbows in. As you exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Long spine. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Last 2 and up. And lower. 1 more. Press it up. And lower. Press up. Bring both hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Stretch back. Down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Breathe as you need. We're going to stretch our right leg towards our ceiling. Draw that knee to your nose. Tap back and shift towards your palms. Inhale, stretch that leg high. Again, knee to your nose. Bring it through to your low lunge. Now keep that back heel lifted. High crescent lunge. Finger.
Hi, Sarah, you're muted.
Again, arms can open wide out to a T. Maybe keep reaching them towards the ceiling. We're going to tap those left toes back behind us. Return to that lunge. Tap those left toes back. Pull it in and down. Pull up. Option to open your arms. And up. 3 more. Tap down. Pull it up. 2 more. Down. And up. 1 more. Tap. And up. Step that left foot back. If you want your weights, reach down, grab your weights. We're going to come up and we're going to open to our warrior 2. Rebend your right knee. Press that left heel down. Bring your arms out to a goal post. Option to stretch those arms out. We're going to inhale, straighten that front knee, draw those arms in. Exhale, open wide. Inhale, pull. Exhale, wide. 3 more. Inhale and open. 2 more. Lift and open. 1 more. Squeeze it in and lower. Spin that back heel. Turn to your front. Release those weights to your mat. Step back to your high planks and press back down dog. Full breath. On your next breath, stretch your left leg high. Draw that knee to nose. Shift forward. Stretch that left leg high. Bring it through low lunge. Back heel stays lifted. High crescent lunge. Fingertips high. Option to open your arms or lean your chest forward. We're lifting that front heel. Lift and lower. Little balance. Lift. 1 more. Lift that heel and lower. Stand up tall. Draw that right knee in. Find your balance. 1 leg Tadasana. Arms can again open wide or stay up. Right toe, step back. Pull it up. Step back. Choose your arms and step back. Pull up. Back. Pull up. 2 more. Step back. Pull it up. 1 more. Tap. Pull up. Step it back. Grab your weights if you have them. Open to your warrior 2. Left knee bends. Press that right heel down to your mat. Arms out, goal post, or you can stretch those arms wide. Inhale, stretch that front knee open as you bend. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, open. 2 more, pull it in. And open. 1 more, pull in. And open. Draw those arms in. Turn back to your front foot. Tap those weights down. Step back to your down dog right away. Find your breath. From here, high planks. Option to come to your forearms if you need to. We're going to spin both heels towards our right side. Sending your left arm up. We're going to start to engage the sides obliques. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist, cross the body. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. And twist. Maybe add your focus. Look up. And cross. 2 more. Open up. And cross. Last one. Reach. And cross. Send that left arm up. High plank. Switch it out. Heels drop to our left. Right hand straight up towards the ceiling. Press your hips high. As we exhale, cross the body. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross. Inhale, open. And cross. 2 more. Inhale, open. And cross. Last one. Open. And cross. Reach that right arm high. High planks. Press back. Down dog. Full breath. We're going to do that whole sequence again. So stretch your right leg high, adding on knee to nose. Inhale, stretch that leg up. Bring it through low lunge. High crescent lunge, reach up. Option, open your arms. Maybe bring your chest forward. We're lifting that front heel. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Lift and lower. Now stretch up. This time, we're going to float that back leg. So as we come up to our one-leg Tadasana, arms again can reach out. Now we're going to start to work that right hamstring. So you're going to step back, bring those toes down, and all you're going to do is squeeze, pull that heel in, and lower. Front knee stays bent. Squeeze it in, and lower. Squeeze, and lower. 2 more. Squeeze it in, and lower. Last one. Squeeze, and lower. Bring your hands to your weights. If you want them, stand tall, open to your warrior 2. This time, palms are face up. We're adding a little pulsing, elbows drawing in and out. Option instead is to, without your weights, hold your arms straight out, pulse those up and down. Keep that front knee bent. Now we're going to add that front leg. So inhale, straighten, keep your pulse going. Bend your knee. Inhale, straighten. And bend. 3 more. Straight and bend. Last 2. And stretch. And bend. And stretch. And bend. Hands in. Spin to the top of your mat. Put those weights down. Step back. High plank. Down dog. Right away. Left side, stretch that leg up, knee to nose, cat back. Inhale, stretch up, bring it through low lunge. High crescent lunge, lift up. Option to open your arms, chest comes forward, lift that front heel. Lift, straight down, 2 more and lift. And lower, 1 more and lift. And lower, stand tall, right knee comes in, finding our balance. We're working that right hamstring. Right toe step back. Now just squeeze that heel to your hip and lower. Front knee stays bent. And lower. Tap that toe as it comes down. 3 more and squeeze. And lower. 2 more. Squeeze. And lower. Last one. Squeeze. And lower. Hands to your weights if you want. Stand tall. Turn open warrior 2. Left knee is bent. Back heel is down. Palms face up. Add those pulses in and out or up and down if you want to work that instead. Again, we're going to add that front leg. Stretch and bend. Keep your pulse. Stretch and bend. Stretch and bend. Elbows hugging in. 2 more and stretch and bend. Last one, stretch and bend. Hands in. Turn. To your mat, step back, down dog. Find your breath. We'll come to our high planks again, all the way down to our bellies. From here, we're going to add on. Stretching those arms out in front. We're going to add the legs this time. So we're going to lift everything, arms and legs and chest. Lift up and lower. Lift up and lower. And lift and lower. 3 more. Lift, lower. Last 2, lift and lower. Last 1, lift and lower. Hands underneath us. Press back to your child's pose. Let those knees open. Take a few rounds of full breath in and full breath out. Think of this just like the beginning. So if you want to rock your hips a little bit side to side, rock your forehead. Take a few more rounds of breath here. We're going to start to add in just a little bit more in the body. So as you're ready, coming back up into our tabletop, we're going to work those obliques again. So option again, you can always come to your forearm. We're going to spin the heels to our right side. Left arm up. Now draw your bicep towards your ear so your hips are pressing high. We're going to lower that arm and start to lower your hips down. Now inhale, press up, find that half moon shape. Lowering down, 3 more, press it up. And lower, think of squeezing your right side, press up. And lower, last 2, press. And lower, 1 more, press. And lower, come back to your high planks. Switching it out, heels to our left side. Right arm straight up. Bicep towards our ear, squeeze your left side. Find that half moon. Arm lowers, hips lower. Inhale, press up and lower. And press up and lower. 3 more. Press and lower. Squeeze your left side up and lower. 2 more. Press and lower. 1 more. Press it high and lower. Come back to your high planks. Down dog, stretch it back. Now inhale, look to your hands, top of your mat, bring your feet to your hands, forward fold. Hands to the legs, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Option for your weights or not. We're gonna come to our chair, bending your knees, weighted to the heels, squeeze the legs together. Send your arms back, think of flying your triceps. So option is to pulse your arms or hold them. And option is to lift your heels. Lift and lower. If you want to take it all together, you're lifting your arms and heels and lowering. Lift and lower. Maybe you're just doing your arms. Maybe without your weights, you're just doing your heels. You choose what you want to focus on here. Squeeze those knees in, hug your elbows to your chest. We're here for 8, for 7, forward fold in 5, in 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Bring your weights down if you haven't. Stretch everything here, forward folds. Halfway lift, long flat back. Folding forward, we'll take a seat all the way down. All right, we're gonna keep those knees bent, drawing them in towards our chest. We're gonna focus on that core just a little bit more here. So boat pose, hands underneath our knees, shoulders out of our ears. We're just gonna start to lean back, kind of sitting on our sit bones. Float one leg, float the other leg. Squeeze those legs towards each other. Think of that chair pose we were just in. Arms reaching forward. Option bring your arms out or option fingertips high. Relax those shoulders. From where we are, we're going to inhale. As we exhale, maybe start to stretch your legs and lower your torso just a little bit. Inhale, pull right back up. Exhale, lower. Think of both chest and legs meeting. Not one or the other. So our chest comes up, knees come up. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Pull it in. And exhale. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Now inhale, hold in that boat pose. Relax your shoulders. Maybe hands come underneath your legs. Squeeze your knees in, chest in. Full breath for 5. You can do it for 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Release those feet. Maybe just let your head be heavy. You feel that on your hip flexors. Let your knees open to the side. Fold forward. So making our way onto our backs. As we come all the way down, feet planted, knees towards the ceiling. So from here, we're just going to send that left leg heel towards the ceiling. And then you can cross that knee over your right leg. Now, an option is to just bring your palms and forearms together or add eagle arms, your left elbow underneath your right. Now, we're going to walk those right toes further away from our center. So as we inhale, we're crunching elbows and knees. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pull. Exhale, lower. Maybe just tapping those right toes onto the ground. Squeeze your legs in towards each other and in towards your chest. Again, you can have those eagle arms, opening that back a little bit more, or just bring forearms towards each other. 4, 3. Unwind in 2. And 1. We'll release, unwind those feet, arms at our sides. We're going to inhale, bridge, roll up through your spine, engage your glutes, press your hips high. Draw your knees towards the center, engage the inner thighs. Slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. 2 more. Inhale, engage the glutes. Press the inner thighs towards each other. And slowly lowering down. 1 more. Inhale, engage the glutes. Roll up through the spine. And rolling back down. Extend that right heel towards the ceiling. We'll cross that knee over our left. Option, bring forearms, palms together. Or your right elbow underneath your left. Eagle arms. Walk those left toes a little bit further away. Inhale. And exhale. Now as you inhale, pull close. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, maybe just tapping those toes down. Squeeze those legs towards each other and in towards your center. Squeeze it in and lower. 4, 3. Last 2. And 1. Release, unwind. Bring your arms out to a T. You just let your knees rock a little bit side to side. We're going to just roll all the way onto our left side. You can just lay your head on your left arm. You're stacking your legs one on top of the other. Feet are going to stay connected. We're just going to think of opening and closing that right knee. So keeping your feet pressed together, start to open that right knee up and back down. Now, depending on how those hips are, we might not be lifting very much. Think of trying to just stabilize your rotators, the outside of your glutes. And lower, and lift. 3 more, and lift. Keep those feet connected, just that right leg moves. 1 more, open, and close. Switch it, roll through your back onto your right side. So now you're stacking your left leg on top. Feet are staying connected. Just your left knee opens and closes. Lift that knee up. And close. Again, just that left leg moves. Everything else stays. Open and close. 3 more. Right knee stays pressing down. Open and close. Last one. Open and close. Rolling onto our backs. Drawing our knees towards our chest. Maybe kind of take some circles of the shins. Maybe rock a little side to side. Here, we're just going to wrap hands around our shins, drawing our forehead to our knees, squeeze it in close. Hold here, breathe. Release that torso and just stretch everything out. Big X. One more time. Draw those knees in. Curve your spine. Pull in close. Hold here and breathe. Keep squeezing and then release everything out long. Now draw those knees back into your chest. Head can stay heavy. You can kind of rock and roll the length of your spine. Just make your way up to a seat. Feel free to cross whatever leg you'd like on top. We're just going to roll our shoulders towards our ears and back down. Take that 2 more times. Lift and roll back down. 1 more lift and roll. And then just extending our legs out in front. We'll hug our right knee into our chest. Just cross that foot over your left leg. And then easy twist. Crossing that left arm. Keep those shoulders relaxing out of our ears. If you prefer to tuck that left foot and leg underneath as you take this twist. And then just reverse that twist from the opposite way. And unwind those legs, shake it out. We'll do that on our left side. So left knee hugging in, crossing over that right leg. Again, stay here to find that twist. Right arm crossing the body. You prefer to tuck that right leg up underneath as we twist, shoulders relax, long spine. And counter twist. And unwind, releasing those legs, shake it out. And then just cross your other ankle, leg in front. Roll those shoulders once, up and back out of yours. Plant your hands behind you. Maybe start to lean back, just lifting chin and chest. And allow yourself to close your eyes. And just full breath in. Full breath out. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more deep breath in. Full breath out. Slowly blink your eyes back open. Walk those hands back in. Shake it out. Woo! All right, nice work, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me. Stay and do that stretch. Stretch out some more parts of the body. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thank you.